Hey guys, Honda here. We'll do a couple of videos here this weekend, go over some things. I'm at this world here. It's my main world. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's the ones with this huge base thing that I made in here. I made some modifications to it since last. Mainly the train systems, messing with powered carts. And I'm just going to go over that real quick. But before I do, just take a tour of the base. And just kind of refresh everybody's memory on where we're at on some of these things, and we'll go from there. Just some different perspectives here. Alright, stepping away from the base, you can see, I think this is where we left off. I haven't really added anything to this section, so still the same. Just a few tweaks. I'm going to be adding a lot of rails this weekend, so the video today is just going to be just kind of orientating everything where we're at, just in case I did add some things and didn't talk about it in any videos. And then tomorrow's or the rest of the weekend is just going to be connecting this main base area to this section, a section way out there which is a farm. I think I've added that. Basically, I'm going to just go in all four directions, north, south, east, and west, and just kind of get some bearings on the surrounding area. So, this is what the, I don't know what direction this is, but this is what this direction looks like. And we're going to go over in this area over here, and just kind of orientate ourselves over there, and then we'll go back on the other side of that mountain there, show what's over there, and then we'll go over here to this area over there. And then after we cover all four areas, we'll go to the mine carts that I've added, and then we'll cut it off there. But first, before I go over in that area, I'm going to go over in here where the farm is at, and kind of show that. So we're gonna cut this off here in just a second, and we'll warp over there. So, okay, coming from that direction over there, we're still heading in this. We'll just call this north for now, for argument's sake. Heading off in this northerly direction, we're going to head over to sort of a little mini base area that I created. I'm not sure if I included it in the other videos or not, but we'll just touch that real quick. Alright, so here at the little base area here, still heading in that northerly direction. Simply skylight there just to see if it's nighttime or daytime, basically. Just real simple. Little bed there, some chests, nothing real fancy. And that's just so I can get down in this mining area. I think I found a cave system down there. That's just so I can have a place to store supplies that I found down there. Just so I don't have to keep running back and forth to the base. Over in here we've got the farm system, and then a much larger base, and we'll get to that in just a second. Still heading in that northerly direction. And this farm is for basically pigs, cows, chickens, all that fun stuff. And then I bring the wheat out here so I can farm feathers and stuff from the chickens, stuff like that. And over in there we've got another little, much larger base. We'll go over there and check that out. Alright, so heading over to this space here, and the glass freak that I am, added a much overdone sort of dome, glass dome there. Pretty cool stuff, I like it. All this will be connected with rails, so this is quite a distance. So we're going to be working on the rail system for this for quite a while. I've learned some things about the rail system that I like. They might be well known to a lot of people, but they're not to me, so I'm going to talk about them anyway. This area here is connected with a canal system that the base is due south that way. The canal system runs over in this direction and then bends back this way to meet up with the main base over in that direction. I've got some boats, stuff over there. Is a mine system over that way. That's why one of the main reasons why I started building a space over there, and just kind of got a little carried away with it and made it into some monstrosity. But it was a lot of fun building it, and I'm still not quite done with it. I'll go over a few things about it. But basically, I wanted this to get an outdoor feel, so that's why there aren't a whole lot of walls, and it sticks to my approach to building these things, and that is just add in flooring. And the topography of the way this was laid out, it just turned out to be much of an outdoor base, being that it's on the incline of a hill there. So this is just, I kind of like this little area. It turned out pretty good. So there's a little base, a little chest area there. Just go in here real quick. Nothing fancy, just your normal stuff. Over in this area, I wanted to add a farm system. I haven't finished adding this roof yet. I wanted to carry the roof all the way over into here and up in this area, and possibly build some sort of farm system up in here, just in case I needed to get some wheat. That's the mine shaft there, and then there's another little thing there to get to the mine shaft. But the mine shaft pretty much encompasses this whole area down in there. So pretty cool. I like this little area here. So this is the northerly direction. We're gonna warp back to the base and then head over in that direction. Not so much over there. Southerly direction, just a mine over there, and then over here in this easterly direction, absolutely nothing at all but a potential base. So we're going to talk about that, and then we'll wrap this up. So just 1 second. Okay, coming from the mouse is all weirded out. Oh. Okay, coming from the farm behind me, headed up over to the base. Looks pretty cool, lit up at night. I kind of like that. We're going to head over in that area. There's a mine shaft. I'm just going to elect not to go over there. There's not really much to see, so it's just a mine shaft, nothing fancy. So we're going to head over to the south side now and go check that out. Okay, back up at the top of the base. We're just going to jump on this rail cart here real quick, and we're going to shoot from one side of the base to the other. Now, before I ride the train down, I just wanted to walk over here real quick and show where we're about to go, so we don't rush through it. But if you remember, over here was a dome for the area. So there's a track system here. We're gonna run through here and head over where those torches are at. That's where the top of the mine shaft is. So we're going to head down that way, but we're going to do it via the train system that we installed. Alright, so back up at the train system here. I'm not 100% complete with this area. As you can see, I've got a train system going in all four directions, basically. I don't like the way this turned out. I mean, it's not finished, and I don't intend to leave it like this. It's more here for functionality than completeness. Just getting the ins and outs figured out of getting the tracks laid out. But this will be reconfigured to a more streamlined sort of approach. But for now, it's going to be like this. And so we're going to jump on the train here, and we're going to run down to the mine shaft, and go check that out. And then we'll run through the dome here, like we talked about. And this train specifically just goes down to the mine shaft. Now, while we're here, I wanted to talk about some of the approaches that I've taken with the rail cart systems before we go over to the easterly direction. And that is, the way I like to set these up is exactly the way this one is set up here. If at all possible, I like to have this number, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 powered lines at the beginning and ending of every track, and then of course in the middle additional sort of booster sections to propel you up the way here. This configuration here I found to be the best to go up steep inclines, the way this is set up. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 powered lines with an on and off switch at either end. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is 6 too. But this configuration for the beginning and endings, 5 with a little step up there, and then just a simple button. This one, the reason I like this for the endings especially is because whenever you hit this little on-off switch, it gives you an extra added boost, which sets this car really well. It sets it in the next position. Any shorter or any longer, if it's longer, it'll stop short. It'll stop right around here, and then you'll have to push the cart up to reset it every time. Any shorter, and it just doesn't work out as well either. I forget what it does. I think it I don't know if it hits the wall or comes back. It just doesn't set right. So this configuration seems to be the best for setting the car properly, and that is a little bit of a downslope like that, so it can go about its merry way. So we're going to head out of here. Don't really need to look at the mine system too much. It's just a simple mine shaft, nothing real fancy. So we're going to go back up to the top here, and then we're going to head over to the easterly direction and check that potential expansion area. As you can see how I stopped short here, it's a good example. This is just a 3 powered cart system, and you can see it just doesn't set right, and plus the space in this area just doesn't allow for me to set my starting and stopping position the way that I really want it to. So that's why I'm really just not quite happy with this area yet. I want to get it on and off the train without having to reset it every time. So once I get this worked out, we'll go from there. But for now, it's doing what it needs to do and getting me from point A to point B. So we're gonna head over here real quick and check out this expansion area. We're going to be over in that direction there, so let me just fast forward over there. Alright, over here at the sand quarry, base is over there. This is just my sand quarry for all the glass that I mine. As you can see, I'm pretty much a glassaholic, so I need lots of sand. This is where I get it from. Just be careful of large areas like this. My experience, I've found that there are a lot of cave systems that are underneath this. I don't know if that's just by design or not, or just my luck, but I seem to run across a lot of cave systems underneath these big, large sand pits. This is basically a fence, cactus fence, and it's to kill monsters. So when I'm mining sand, it helps to keep the bad guys out. So this is the easterly direction over here. And this is going to be the potential expansion area over this area. It really suits well for my style, my base style, and that is just adding the flooring. So I'm really excited about dodging raindrops. But coming over to this expansion area, I think it's going to really fit well. I haven't looked at it too much, so this view here is we're seeing it together for the first time. So I think it'll work out pretty well. Anyway, that's where we're at for now on the base system. Like I said, I'm going to connect the base to the sand quarry, to the farm, and maybe start some rail systems over in this direction, but we're going to be laying some train tracks in the next episode. So anyway, I hope you liked the update, and look out for that train video here in the near future. Take care, guys.